The wilderness promises peace, a quiet solitude that draws us in. We seek escape, adventure, and renewal beneath vast, starry skies. But the same silence that soothes can also conceal. In an instant, tranquility turns to isolation, and the line between retreat and peril blurs. People vanish, one moment laughing on a trail, the next gone without a trace. These mysteries linger, haunting the trails long after the searchers leave. The peace we seek can become a void from which there is no return. October 2nd, 1999. The Colorado Rockies. 3-year-old Jaryd Atadero joins a church group for a day on the Big South Trail. He runs ahead, chasing other children, vanishing around a bend. In seconds, he's gone. No one sees where. Panic erupts. Searchers flood the canyon. Volunteers, dogs, helicopters. Days pass. No sign of Jaryd. The forest offers nothing. No clues, no answers. Witnesses recall a child's scream abruptly cut short. Was it Jaryd? Theories swirl. Animal attack, abduction, accident. He was too small to wander far, and the area teemed with mountain lions. Yet no blood, no clothing, no evidence. Just a chilling absence. The official story leans toward a mountain lion, but it's only a theory. For Jaryd's father, Al, the lack of answers is torture. The search becomes one of Colorado's largest, but hope fades as winter sets in. The case grows cold. The questions multiply. How does a child vanish so completely? The wilderness remains silent. The Atadero family is left with only memories and mysteries. Jaryd's disappearance becomes a haunting legend of the Rockies, a reminder that nature's peace can turn to terror in a heartbeat, and sometimes the forest simply does not give back. 4 years after Jaryd vanished, hikers find a child's boot and clothing high above the trail. The terrain is steep, impossible for a 3-year-old to reach alone. A skull fragment and tooth confirm the worst. Jaryd is gone. The official theory, mountain lion attack, seems plausible. But the clothes are intact, pants turned inside out, no blood or tearing. The details don't add up. The scream heard by hikers remains unexplained. Was it a predator or something else? The canyon offers no answers, only more questions. The Atadero family is left with a mystery that deepens, not resolves. The wilderness keeps its secrets, indifferent to human pain. Jaryd's story is a puzzle with missing pieces. The evidence points in 2 directions at once. The silence of the forest is both answer and enigma. Some mysteries, like Jaryd's, are never truly solved. Labor Day, 1974. The Cowden family, Richard, Belinda, David, and baby Melissa, camp in Oregon's Siskiyou National Forest. They vanish without a trace, their campsite left untouched, dinner half-eaten. Days pass, no sign of struggle, no clues. Months later, prospectors find the bodies of Richard, Belinda, and David in a remote cave. Belinda and Richard were shot. David suffered a fatal head injury. Baby Melissa is never found. Suspicion falls on Dwayne Lee Little, a felon in the area who used the family's credit card. Evidence is circumstantial. He's never charged. The motive remains a mystery. The Cowden case becomes one of Oregon's most chilling unsolved crimes. The family's fate is locked away in the silence of the forest. The tragedy leaves a scar on the community and a shadow over the Siskiyou wilderness. Melissa's disappearance is a wound that never heals. The case is closed, but the questions endure. Why this family? Why such brutality? The forest keeps its secrets. The Cowden story is a warning. Even the most peaceful places can harbor darkness. Their memory lingers, a haunting presence in the Oregon woods. Sometimes the wild is not just indifferent, it is cruel, and some mysteries are never meant to be solved. The Cowden murders sparked a decades-long investigation. Dwayne Lee Little, a violent felon, was the prime suspect, but evidence was thin. No charges were ever filed. The fate of baby Melissa remains the most haunting question. Was she spared or simply never found? The case is closed, but the pain endures. The Siskiyou Mountains are forever marked by this tragedy. The motive is unknown, the story unresolved. The Cowden family's disappearance is a chilling reminder of the wild's dangers. Some wounds never heal, and some answers never come. The Pacific Crest Trail is a test of endurance and spirit. For Kris Sherpa Fowler, it was a dream, one he nearly completed in 2016. He kept in touch with family, sharing his journey's highs and lows. In October, nearing the end in Washington, he texted from White Pass. He planned to hike to Snoqualmie Pass. That was the last anyone heard from him. Searchers braved snow and rugged terrain but found nothing. Theories abound: accident, foul play, or a voluntary disappearance. His family rejects the idea he'd walk away. He was too close to his goal. The trail keeps its secrets. Kris's story is now part of PCT lore, a cautionary tale for hikers. His family's search continues, refusing to let him be forgotten. The mountains are beautiful, but they're also merciless. Sometimes the trail simply swallows you whole. Kris Fowler's disappearance united the hiking community and his family in a relentless search. The Cascade Mountains, harsh and unforgiving, yielded no clues. Each year his parents return, searching, hoping for closure. Theories persist, but without evidence, only questions remain. Was it an accident or something darker? The trail is indifferent, its silence unbroken. Kris's story is now part of the PCT's legend, a warning and a mystery. His family's love endures, refusing to let him fade into obscurity. The search is about memory as much as answers. The mountains keep their secrets, and sometimes the silence is all that's left. Jaryd, the Cowden family, Sherpa. They went camping, hiking, exploring. They never expected not to come home. And what happened to them remains a mystery buried beneath pine needles and silence. Subscribe for more stories of those who vanished. And remember, in the wild, nature isn't the only thing watching.